Hey guys, how are we all? Okay, so due to popular demand, I did my May favorites, just like the last few videos, and you guys kept commenting on how you liked this orange lip, so I decided that I aim to please. So the look is pretty much like this bronzy eye, and I didn't wear any eyeliner. It's like nice and fresh, and then I paired it with this bright orange lip that you guys seem to love. And also I'm going to show you guys how to get this really nice flawless and like dewy and fresh skin look, because I've been dabbling into a few new products which I'm really excited to show you guys. So then let's just get into it. Okay guys, so let's get started. First I'm just gonna prep my lips with the Glossier Cherry Balm.com, and I talked about this in my May favorites and I've been loving this, and I'm just putting this on because I'm gonna use one of the Colourpop liquid lipsticks after as the orange color that you guys all highly requested, and that's really drying, so I just need to like prep my lips with something. I'm using this Kevyn Sensual Skin Primer, just working that all over my sweaty face because it's just hot all the time. So I'm just making a little concoction of sweat and primer. Okay, so because I want that really radiant glowy look, I'm gonna use the YSL Touche Eclat Touche Eclat foundation, and this is really glowy and radiant, and it's also like quite sheer, so it makes the skin look really nice and natural. And yeah, for the summer months I've really been loving this foundation. Okay, so to kind of highlight under the eyes, I've been using this Illamasqua, Skin Base Lift Brightening Concealer. So it's in this little pan, and you just pretty much like dab your fingers underneath and then just pat it under the eye. It's kind of like the Tarte Amazonian under eye corrector. It's kind of exactly the same as that. So just under the eyes and on the forehead and nose. I'm going to be going in with the Hourglass Ambient Light palette, and I'm going to be taking this one here, which is called Diffused Light, and just kind of setting the face with that. It gives your face, you know, when you set it with a powder, it kind of just becomes matte, right? But you know, for like the summer and the spring, you want to look really natural and really like incandescent and just glowy. Sorry, I'm like dying. It is so hot. I'm like sitting next to a window right now and just suffering. If you start to see upper lip sweat formation, you know what your girl's going through. The hair is gone up because I was just dying. Voila, the brows are on. Alright, now to really bronze up the face, I've been using this Naked Flushed palette and the bronzer because it's actually like the perfect shade to just kind of bronze up the perimeter of your entire face. And actually lately I've been just sticking to kind of bronzing rather than contouring because, I don't know, you just want to feel like fresh, right? And then just drag it down onto the neck so it's like natural, and then you know, you can even put it on your shoulders if you're all nice and pasty from the winter. Okay, so for blush I used the MAC in Peaches, and this is a really nice orangey shade. It's matte. It's like a nice subtle orange shade that would go really well with the whole look, like the bronze eye. So as you can see, it's just like a really nice orangey shade. I've been using the new Glossier highlighters like no tomorrow because it just gives that like really nice natural glow. This is the one in Quartz, and it's their more champagne shade. There's also like the bronzing shade, but today I just feel like it would go really well on the cheekbones. So you can just put it on top of the cheekbones like that. Do you see it? It is so pretty. It's so creamy and smooth. So I just put it on all the areas that I want to kind of highlight, and then remember above the eyebrows, also under the eyebrows. And it's really nice just to like draw a nice little kind of C situation going around here. And it's actually infused with like the quartz minerals. So yeah, you just roll that on top of the high points of the cheeks and then just dab it in with your fingers, and it's like the prettiest glow. it creates that dew that you want, you know? Just like, look at that. Isn't that the most natural highlight you have ever seen? For the eyes, I'm going into the chocolate Too Faced bar first and using this mid brown shade, and I'm just gonna run some of that into the crease. Can you see? Now I'm going into this ghetto looking MAC palette that I have, and I'm taking this shade, which is called Bronze. It's like one of my favorite MAC eyeshadows. It's the frosted one. Taking a tapered 217, my MAC 217. I'm putting this pretty much over the entire lid and all the way into the inner corner as well, like completely over the eyelid. And this is gonna create like a nice depth, and it's just, oh, look at that color. It's so rich, and then kind of extending that out a bit. Don't take it too far up. Don't take it further than the crease color that we put in, because we're gonna blend it in later. Go back with a clean blending brush and then just kind of mold those two together. Now with a pencil brush, just go in with the same bronze color and then just run that completely under the bottom lash line. Then what I did was actually go back into the Naked Flesh palette, and I used this champagne shade and just dotted that on the middle of the eye for a nice little pop. Then going back to the chocolate Too Faced bar, I'm taking this darkest brown shade and I'm just gonna darken up that outer area. And this will create like a nice natural shadow and just make the eyes look a bit wider and longer. So just kind of connect it there. You see how it kind of just gives this eye a little bit more dimension and makes it look a bit longer? So that's what I'm going for. Okay, and now we're gonna go into lashes, the thing that combines everything together and makes it all nice, but is also the most annoying part, putting it on. So I'm using the 120 Dummy Wispies. And then just make sure you kind of press your real ones and fake ones together. And then put a little bit of mascara on the top and bottom. You guys loved the orange lip color, and that's in the shade Pacific, and this is the liquid lipstick from Colourpop. So this is seriously a very fluoro shade. See, it's like crazy. I could not walk out into civilization with this. So then I went in with this Ofra liquid lipstick in the shade Rio. So yeah, as you can see, it kind of just neutralizes the craziness of that first shade. So that is the look. Okay, let me just take my hair out now to show you the final look. So that is the look, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. So let me know in the comments if you want to see anything or you have any questions. And yeah, just feel free to chat on me on all my social media, like my Instagram and all that stuff. And I'll see you guys really soon. Bye. And I ran out of ice cubes, so now it's just this like lukewarm coffee. Sometimes when life gives you warm coffees, you just gotta drink it anyway.